General Hospital Monday, October 27 recap. Drew's major mansion setback. Sonny suspects double trouble. General Hospital, GH, spoilers recap for Monday, October 27, reveals that Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, had a major mansion setback while Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, suspected double trouble. In Portia Robinson's, Brooke Kerr, office at GH, she agreed to meet up with Isaiah Gannon, saw Andy Wilson, at his cabin later. Isaiah couldn't wait to have Portia in his bed and planted a kiss on her, but they pulled apart when Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, arrived. After Portia and Isaiah pretended they were consulting about a case, Isaiah took off. Trina talked to Portia about her disappointment over her divorce from Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, and hoped her parents could still be friendly as exes. Next, Curtis dropped by to see Jordan, Tanisha Harper, with some papers related to her new place. That led to Curtis sticking around since Jordan ordered way too much takeout. Curtis assured Jordan that she wasn't the reason for his divorce from Portia and still felt a connection with Jordan. Although Curtis wanted to try again, Jordan cried and insisted they couldn't. Back with Portia, she eventually showed up at Isaiah's cabin and got a big kiss to celebrate her arrival. At Lulu Spencer's, Alexa Haven's Bruning, place, she was alarmed over Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, sneaking behind his parents back to see Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud, and Liesl Albrecht, Kathleen Gotti, but Nathan West, Ryan Pavey, pointed out he was there, too. Nathan defended Britt since she didn't know about the dinner in advance and felt Lulu should give Rocco a chance to come clean on his own. At Bobby's Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, gave Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, updates on his conversation with Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, and how she said some things he needed to hear. Once the topic of taking down Professor Henry, Hank Dalton, Daniel Goddard, came up again, Gio suggested they should stop talking about it and actually do it. At the Quartermaine mansion, Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, took charge of berating Drew, so Rocco left along with Danny Morgan, Asher Antonazan. After Veronica, Ronnie Bard, Erica Slazak, learned more about Drew's beef with Danny, she was appalled over the way he was treating a child. Since Drew was a disgrace to Monica Quartermaine's, Leslie Charlson, memory, Ronnie made it clear that she wouldn't sell him the house. Laura was pleased and chatted with Ronnie after Drew took off. That gave Laura a chance to suggest Monica perhaps gave Ronnie the house because she wanted her to feel like part of the family. Laura hoped that Ronnie would stay in town and insisted she could be just what the Quartermaine clan needed. Drew sulked his way to the Metro Court and gave Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, the latest news on Ronnie refusing to sell the mansion to him. Martin hinted about maybe being able to change Ronnie's mind and seemed mischievous as he suggested it was worth a college try. Once Rocco and Danny joined Charlotte Cassadine, Bluesy Burke, at Bobby's, Charlotte passed along the message Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, had given her. Rocco got a warning not to trust Britt, but he still planned to sneak around and see her. Soon after, Gio and Emma went over to Charlotte, Rocco and Danny's table. After Emma and Gio recruited the teens to help stop Dalton's animal testing, they got on board with creating a distraction. Back at the Metro Court, Sonny had a tense encounter with Marco Rios, Adrian and Chondo, before Marco joined Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, at a table. Marco still wanted to make Sonny pay for what happened to Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, so Sidwell offered reassurance that payback was indeed coming soon. There was also a discussion that Martin was involved in about Sidwell's frustration and continued desire to score Sonny's peers. Nearby, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, filled Sonny in on Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, defending Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, which meant she was planning to point the finger at Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson. Afterward, Sidwell approached Sonny claiming he wanted to clear the air, so there was some tense talk about the fire at Charlie's pub, which Sidwell still denied being behind. Later, Christina privately defended Marco to Sonny as someone who wanted peace. Sonny couldn't shake his concerns about Sidwell plotting and Marco being more involved than he wanted anyone to believe. Back with Sidwell, he spoke to Marco about the final phase of Caesar Faison's, Anders Hove, project. Sidwell was fed up with Dalton's lack of progress and wanted Britt to replace him, so he just had to convince his partner. General Hospital spoilers say Sidwell will stir up plenty more problems in the coming episodes, so stay tuned. CDL will have other great General Hospital spoilers, updates and news to read up on, so make us your favorite GH hotspot.